Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah, Boog, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Zach Gallen.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's Nico Horner.
Leading up tonight for San Francisco, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
The line to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone. So Game 5 is underway. Here's the 0-1. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand grab. Fires to first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Gallen checks on the runner. There's a strike. Pitchers and catchers have a unique bond in general, but Gallen and Carson Kelly actually lived together for a while when they played at AAA. Technically, it was Kelly's apartment, and Gallen slept on an air mattress.
Got to do what you got to do coming through the minor leagues, but that can definitely help to strengthen that bond, be on the same page when you get into the ball game.
Oh, 2 now. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Good eye right there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Here comes a pitch. Bounds it back with 2 strikes. Comes a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The 2-2 on the way. In the air out towards right center. McCarthy settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
That is third.
Here's the Giants lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Pickoff move to first. Corner back in on a dive. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Runners at first and second with one gone. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. He'll touch them all, and now they're out in front. It's 3-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now, Ty France. First offering, and it just misses. Still only one out here in the inning. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Now 2 out.
That is it. The third baseman.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Brooks Lee. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First offering misses the mark.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 3-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do.
Back here at Chase Field, and on the mound today, Herman Marquez. How about a report on him, Chris?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. The wind and the pitch. In the air, left side. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Drew Jones. First pitch just misses. And the right-hander deals. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Off the mark there, 2-1. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. Line drive to short and caught. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board, and that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These guys can find themselves back in this ball game.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Ball one there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2-2 now. And now it's filled up. Hard ground ball, base knock. McCarthy coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Run comes in from second, and it's now a 2-run game.
Picks himself up at RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So a man aboard. Munetaka Murakami stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And takes low for ball 1. And here it comes. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Benintendi is there. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Tagging at first, he breaks for second. The throw to second is offline. Austin Meadows now. That misses the zone. 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's a 1-run game.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner at first with 2 away. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in there for strike 1. And he deals. And he takes a strike.
perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That missed inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Giants 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Second inning set to go. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now Marco Luciano. First pitch, and he just misses. At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carroll hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting up, the catcher, Joey Bart.
This is Joey Bart. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Check swing, didn't go. Now 2-0. And the pitch.
Ball 3. 3-0.
There's a strike, and the count is 3-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
There's a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Nico Horner. Reached on an infield single his first time. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. kicks and fires. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. And that one is out of here. A shot to left. And they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Benintendi to the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. And a strike in there. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio. Oh, he throws it away. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Just looked like he pushed that throw. Not a long distance, so something definitely broke down mechanically. Sometimes the shorter throws can be harder to make. You don't see many high throws from second baseman over to first because they usually don't have to put much on it.
Man at second here with 2 away. Kyle Tucker, the next Giant to hit. First pitch, not close. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, no appeal. And now 2-0.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Swung on, belted. Jones going back some more. Caught right up against the wall. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in the desert, bottom of the second. Josh Bell at the plate now. Singing game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
The pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Marquez, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Batting it, the left field.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Right down the chute, and it's 0-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The pitch. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That one a little bit high, and the count is even, 2-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Next offering is downstairs.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. That's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Left-hand batter waits. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The right fielder,
So the batting order turns over. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Could be extra bases. One run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they trail by 1. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit for Arizona, Drew Jones. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add a couple more. It's 6-5. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. High fly ball out into left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And Bichette is retired. Out number 2.
the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Munetaka Murakami will hit next. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Giants 5. Welcome back. Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
First offering misses the mark. Tellez batting in the cleanup spot, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next offering popped in the air, right field. One down.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Brooks lead the next Giant to hit. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Ball one, no strikes. Popped in the air, left field. Carroll brings it in for the third out. Giants down in order. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's Austin Meadows.
The designated hitter.
Marquez back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
The 1-1. Next offering is outside.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
To third, Lee. Now a jump throw. One up, one down.
The catcher, number 14.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
And here is Gabriel Moreno. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That just misses. And the count is 1-1. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's Josh Bell. Singled and scored his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Runner at second here, one gone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And a pitch. That just misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back. This one in the dirt. And the runner holds. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The next pitch misses and a count 2-1. The other way, and it goes just foul. The next offering misses. Counts full, 3-2. Kevin Biggio to bat next. Three-two now. On the ground right side. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 5th and final game of the series as we move to the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Giants 5. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Marsh. And a pitch. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Righty to the plate. Back foot slider struck him out.
I'll tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
At the plate, Marco Luciano. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Joey Bart now. In there for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, and that squirts through. And that keeps the inning going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
So digging in, Nico Horner. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2. And now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Giants 5. Bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The right-hander back to work. In for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup, and now the right fielder, Jake McCarthy. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And that's outside. Pitch is in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Swings through that. So now 3-2. Line to left. And that's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 25.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Next to hit, Drew Jones. He's already homered in this game. Marquez over to first, and he dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Now the 0-1. That's down and in. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Anthony DeSclafani preparing to come on if needed. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in easily. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit. McCarthy around third. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Back-to-back singles, pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ramon Marquez is done in this one, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New arm for the Giants, Anthony DeSclafani.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Bo Bichette stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. There's a strike. DeSclafani, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here comes a pitch. Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And here it comes. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Munetaka Murakami stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
0-2 now. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 7-5. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Andrew Benintendi. The pitch. That's a strike.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
On the ground, and foul ball.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 0-2 now. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there. Ty France waits to bat for the Giants. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly. They're down 2, 7-5. Back here in the desert, now it's Austin Meadows. The pitch. And there's a ball.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And downstairs.
2-0.
On the ground, right side. Corner. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 14,
Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Smoked on the ground to second. Horner over to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
first baseman, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. there, and it's 0-1. That one missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Outside.
Outside.
Kicks and deals. And a good eye there.
Outside, that's the ball.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-handed reliever. In the dirt, but kept close. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Gone. His second homer this series, and they add to the lead. It's 10-5.
So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Tyler Kinley. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
2-0.
And the righty deals. Flips the corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one wrapped foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Two now. And down on strikes. And that is that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. And they've doubled things up now at 10-5. Back here at the ballpark, top 6. And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
Ty France.
Gallen back to work. That one's in there. And that is strike 1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Brooks Lee, the next Giant to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's through there for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And a pitch. And now it's even up. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kyle Nelson getting loose out there. Velasco getting cranked up as well. Runner leads away at second. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Stays alive. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Marco Luciano now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Next one is off the plate. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the inning is over. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 10 and the Giants 5. And welcome back. Down the number 2 hitter, Drew Jones. Kinley, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The pitch. And that's too high. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 1-0. And there's a strike. Base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at first, and now Bo Bichette, 1 for 3. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Ripped, but it curls foul. Nobody out, runner at first. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it goes just foul. Grounder might be 2. Luciano to second, now to first, and it's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Munetaka Murakami. Murakami in his 10th season, 26 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Didn't go. And a base hit up the middle.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter.
Here is Austin Meadows. And first offering is fouled off. Check on the runner. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead a fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. At the belt and fires. And it's even up.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-1. And the slider just misses.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back there. And it's gone. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they tack on 3. It's 13-5. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Aaron Bummer on to pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next to hit for Arizona, Josh Bell. A switch hitter batting right. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for the motor.
A new pitcher in the game, Lorenzo Velasco.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Digging in, Joey Bart. The pitch. There's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Nico Horner will hit next. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Benintendi in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The pitch.
Ball 1.
And 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And now 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. And he deals on the corner at the knees for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Benintendi moving under it and makes the grab. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 31.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Jake McCarthy. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Bomber deals. And strike 2. Oh, and 2 now. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
McCarthy checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. And the pitch. Misses. Full count 3-2. got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Now up next for Arizona, Drew Jones. In there for strike one.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Hit on the ground to the right side. France takes it to the bag, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. Arizona's on top 13-5. We're at the top of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Kyle Tucker. The wind of the pitch. And ball one to the right fielder. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next pitch inside, 3-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Payoff pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now designated hitter.
Rowdy Tellez, the next Giant to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
To first, 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Ty France. That one the other way. Biggio. Over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. And the pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Got him. 1 out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Munetaka Murakami stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First offering, and it just misses. Here comes a pitch. And that's a little bit high. swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the DH, Austin Meadows. And that's down and away. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 2. Foul ball there. That's off the mark. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That's ripped. Base hit. Murakami around third. 1 run across. Zipping around third is Meadows. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Josh Bell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Next one off the plate inside. And a count 2-1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. Did not go. (3-1) now. And there's a foul ball. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Taylor Rogers will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two on with 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Strike 2. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
1 out. Runners at first and second. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. one ripped left field. That's going back. Back some more. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Second baseman.
Next to hit for Arizona, Kevin Biggio. And there's the strike. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to go. And that one hit to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one 95 to finish him off. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th. D-backs out in front, 15-5. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Brooks lead. The right-hander back to work. In there at the knees. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
Righty to the plate, and it is 2-1. That clips the corner. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's carrying. Hits the fence. The relay throw. He's in there.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So man aboard, and now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. That misses. 1-0. No outs, runner over at third. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a glove on it in the hole.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Man at first, Marco Luciano, the next Giant to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. That to right. McCarthy racing over to make the catch. Oh, the throw is wild.
The batter, the catcher,
Now it's the Giants catcher, Joey Bart.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Carroll quickly throws it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Kyle Nelson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now here is Nico Horner. Ball one, no strikes. The pitch. That's inside.
Ball two.
Hit weakly on the ground. Bichette flips it behind his back. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Over to first, safe. So they're down to their final out. And up next for the Giants, Andrew Benintendi. That clips the zone. Strike one. And now 1-2. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Miguel Castro, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Down to their final strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And now the lefty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Bell. And the Diamondbacks are moving on. They'll advance to the NLCS.
National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations, guys.
Time for ball game. 4 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686. Thank you for joining us here at Chase Field. And remind you to please drive home safely.